Hello guys and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important updates. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid rising star Jude Bellingham has been tipped to win the prestigious Ballon d'Or award this year by Premier League icon. We are going to be detailing you through that on this episode as we progress. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Bayern Munich lost key midfielder to injury before the Real Madrid showdown next week Tuesday at the Allianz Arena, Germany in the UEFA Champions League first leg. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. The Ballon d'Or for a long time has been dominated by two names, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. In recent years, the Argentine ace extended his count of the accolade to 8 in total, even winning the latest iteration of the award. With both stars now no longer in Europe, it is time for the award to find his next worthy winner. All of a sudden, the question of who will take home the accolade stirs an uncertain future. Considering the situation in the UEFA Champions League, Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. and Harry Kane stand as top candidates. Former Premier League star and renowned pundit Joe Cole was recently quizzed in rapid fire as to whom he had chosen to win the Ballon d'Or and various accolades this season. When asked about who he saw taking home the prestigious Ballon d'Or for this season, the Chelsea legend did not hesitate in naming Real Madrid's breakout star Jude Bellingham as his pick. Who is gonna win the Ballon d'Or? I would say Jude Bellingham, he said via TNT Sports. The Premier League icon claim of Bellingham taking home the award is not entirely far-fetched, especially if Real Madrid are to take home La Liga and the UEFA Champions League title this season. After all, the young star has been the face of Carlo Ancelotti's side this season. Notably, however, Cole picked Kylian Mbappe's Paris Saint-Germain as favourite to win the UEFA Champions League as part of the same interaction, partly contradicting his own Ballon d'Or pick. Jude Bellingham missed Real Madrid's clash against Real Sociedad on Friday night owing to an attack of gastroenteritis, which forced him to initially miss out on a place in Carlo Ancelotti's squad. While he did eventually join the squad later, the Englishman did not take part in the game on the night for the men in white. Considering that the team go up against Bayern Munich next week, the player is better off rested for Los Blancos, who will require the English Phenom's best version when they take on Bayern Munich next week. As a player who has grown up in the Bundesliga and taken on Bayern Munich regularly, Jude Bellingham boasts of valuable experience for the semi-final tie. If he can recover his best version in time, the advantage will lie with Carlo Ancelotti's men. On a personal note, Jude Bellingham will look to bounce back from the critics he received in the quarter-finals tie against reigning champions Manchester City, when he was relatively very quiet in the first leg at the Santiago Bernabeu. Although he did improve in the second leg tie at the Etihad Stadium, scoring his penalty in the penalty shootout and also helping his teammate in the link-up play, he didn't have any real goal contribution in both legs. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Bayern Munich lose key midfielder to injury before Real Madrid showdown. Just a while back, we reported that Bayern Munich were dealing with fitness concerns surrounding key man Jamal Musiala heading into next week's UEFA Champions League clash against Real Madrid. Now it appears that the Bavarian Giants have been handed yet another setback before the UEFA Champions League semi-finals on Tuesday night. Indeed, Bayern Munich have lost midfielder Konrad Laimer to injury during their game against Eintracht Frankfurt 2 days before facing Real Madrid. Laimer was part of the starting 11 for the Bavarian Giants against Frankfurt yesterday and even started the game very well, setting up Hurricanes' opening goal. However, close to the half mark, the midfielder pulled up with some discomfort, following which he was attended to by the medical staff. Following a brief discussion with the manager Thomas Tuchel, it was decided that Laimer would be withdrawn from the field, with young Alexander Pavlovic replacing the Austrian international. This comes as a major concern for Bayern Munich, considering that Laimer is a key part of Tuchel's plans due to his high-intensity pressing. With Jamal Musiala also not fully fit, Leroy Sané's availability uncertain, and now Laimer getting injured, Bayern Munich could be at a disadvantage come Tuesday, where Real Madrid will be fancying their chances even more. One thing that will be certain on the night will be the availability of Serge Gnabry, with Thomas Tuchel particularly confirming that he will be available for the clash, although he had not found full fitness yet. Heading into the clash, Bayern Munich will be fancying the UEFA Champions League for this season as the only possibility of winning any realistic trophy, as they lost their 11th season dominance to Bayern Leverkusen already in the Bundesliga, also lost the German Cup to a third division tie. In what has been the most disappointing season for Bayern Munich so far in the last decade or so, they will give their all in this season's UEFA Champions League, and injuries have not done them any favors. On the other hand, their manager Thomas Tuchel is already set to leave the club at the end of the season, as it has already been confirmed that he is going to step down when this season comes to a close. Bayern will look to rejuvenate their side next season under new tutelage of an unknown manager who is yet to be found. The German Giants wanted the services of Xabi Alonso, but he opted to stay put at Bayern Leverkusen for another season, bearing in mind the interest from Real Madrid, as the Merengues extended the contract of coachman Carlo Ancelotti. Alonso will be eyeing to replace the Italian tactician when he eventually steps down from the Madrid seat. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.